Thank you very much for the opportunity to be here this evening. I appreciate it very much. And I am going to be your next mayor of Oakland. I was born for the job. I've been working towards this my entire life. I know where the problems are within the city government. I know what the children want. I know what parents want. And I know what the citizens of Oakland want. And as your next mayor of Oakland, everybody will be the most important person on the planet. Everybody within the city of Oakland is a customer of Oakland, regardless if you live here or you work here. My platform for running for mayor is I want to see 100% of our high school kids graduate from high school. I feel that's the least we could do as a community to get these kids on track for the future, regardless if they plan on going to college or starting a business of their own. I have invested literally millions of dollars in the city of Oakland. I have saved ever since I was 5 and 6 years old. I bought my first house in the city of Oakland in 1986 that I still live in today. And I raised my small family of 3 children in that house. They go to public schools, Sequoia and Montera. And being that I've invested so much time and money into the city, I realize where the city has gotten off track. Where the city has gotten off track was by a particular individual by the name of Jerry Brown. Now, when Jerry Brown came into the city of Oakland wanting to be the mayor, he claimed that he's invested $2 million into the city of Oakland and he wanted to be the mayor. We asked him as a group, what did you do with $2 million? I was hoping to hear that he built a community center. I was hoping to hear that he built a shopping center, apartment building of some sort. Jerry Brown built his very own compound on 2nd and Harrison. Jerry Brown made it clear that once he became mayor, he would double the value of his real estate on 2nd and Harrison. Being here my entire life, knowing appreciation within our city has always been slow and steady. I thought it would be literally impossible to get 30 years of appreciation in 5 to 6 years. I didn't know the hustle that Jerry was going to do on the city that I love. What Jerry did was the second month after he got elected as mayor, after marching in the streets, Oaklanders First, he had a party at Jack London Square where the only people invited to his party were venture capitalists, investors, and developers. It was $500 a head to go to this party. The sad thing is, 70+% of Oakland pays rent. So he basically cut everybody's throat by giving the city to the vultures, which he did. Within that second month, he had venture capitalists buying between 30 and 60 homes a month within our city. He did get Forbes magazine to put on the front cover of Forbes magazine 7 months after that party at Jack London Square that Oakland, California was the best investment in the country. Now, when you go to sleep at night, think about the ramifications of that. Forbes magazine is money grubber's Bible worldwide. 8 months after that, he created an ordinance disguised to push eminent domain called as a blight ordinance. Within his second term of office, he did put his compound on the market for $4.6 million and did sell it to one of these charter schools, one of these 110 charter schools that he brought on board. He turned around, got his cash, turned around, in Oakland we are seeing the ramifications of a market being built up artificially. And he basically should be in jail. He used his office to increase the value of his personal property. And all the facts, this is all public record that anybody could look into on their own. I would like to get the city back on an organic track. I've been here my entire life. There were 400,000 people before Jerry Brown showed up, and there's roughly about the same number now. I think we've actually lost some of our numbers. This ordinance that he created, this blight ordinance, is directly responsible for kicking out 23 to 25% of our African American population out of the city. Everybody's been affected by this dragnet. rich, poor. I want to bring an even playing field to everybody in this city. I want to take the multi-different dimensions of playing fields and I want them all leveled out into the same. I want Oakland to be a beacon of love and hope for everybody to enjoy and for everybody to participate in the rebirth and the organic growth of Oakland.